What's your favorite article of clothing to wear in the fall, Colin?
Jacket, I guess. Like
Okay.
a nice jacket.
Paint us a word picture here. What kind of jacket are we talking about?
I don't know, like a light jacket, something that's
light
not
jacket.
too warm.
Yeah.
Maybe
Okay.
like rain proof, like waterproof, so that I can't get wet
Nice.
while it's a little bit chillier out.
Yeah. Do you have any particular brands that you're a fan of? Any particular? Do you like frayed ends? Little cloth fraying.
What? No. Wait, what? I'm like a waterproof jacket?
You know what? After having said that, I understand that makes no sense, and I apologize.
What colors? What fall colors are you talking about, Colin?
I don't know. Here's the thing. Hawkeye colors are good fall colors.
That's
They
true.
are.
Plus, it's like football. So it's like football fall season, you know.
So Colin's staying dry in fall in his Hawkeye colors, and
There's a rain here.
you're so bitter. Colin's so bitter right now. Never gonna enjoy a good fall.
Do you don't dig the weather, Colin?
I don't dig the weather. I wish it changed ever. I hate the consistent weather. It's so boring and hot and stupid all the time.
Living the dream, baby, out in LA. Woohoo!
Welcome, everybody, to the Good Comedy Podcast. I am one of your hosts, Colin.
I'm John, and I didn't think of a thing to say this time.
And then we also have our very special guest here today. You could introduce yourself now.
Oh. Hey, I'm Michael. I'm the special guest here today.
Yeah. Okay.
Welcome, Michael. Michael, tell us a little something about yourself. Let's do a little intro game.
Okay. I'm excited. All right. How's the game work?
You tell him you introduce. You already said your name.
Introduce yourself.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I thought it was like a bit. I was like,
What?
okay.
What's your deepest, darkest fear, Michael? And make it funny.
Okay. All right. Yeah. All right. I'll start with the easy stuff. I'm Michael. I was in SVP for a couple of years. I was a concept development director. Went to LA for a little bit. For a little bit of grad school.
This is three concept development directors.
Oh my God.
Oh shit. Yeah, this is the legacy team. This is the dream team.
For those of you who don't know, University of Iowa, for some reason, gave all three of us the opportunity to teach students how to write scripts.
Yeah.
In each different years, but yeah.
My year was cut short.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Thanks, COVID.
Budget constraints.
Yeah.
So yeah, we that was so much fun. Yeah, being part of the concept development director was like one of the best years of my life. I mean, every year before COVID was a really good year, but you know. And so yeah, went to UCLA for screenwriting for a year, and moved back to Austin, Texas, which is where I am now. And now I'm a part-time cashier at a card house, part-time youth minister for church, St. Michael's Episcopal Church, and writing part-time as well. Oh, yeah, deepest, darkest fear, of course. I forgot. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like my fear has changed a lot. It used to be, I don't know, a mix of like irrelevance and like, you know, like the idea of like your existence like fading out, and like just not. Yeah, but I don't feel that fear anymore as much. I guess it's just because like I don't know. It's strange. I've been sorry. I didn't mean this is not the line of inquiry I expected coming in, but I think
You're missing an important detail here, Michael, and it's Make it funny.
Oh shit, that's right. I forgot. Lol.
We're all afraid of being forgotten and dying.
I genuinely forgot that was one of the criterions. I just started rambling.
To be mortal.
Yeah. LMAO. I would say big fear, in a funny way, is God, this is tough. I want to say like I don't know, like you ever like tell a joke and like you're not, like some people laugh and others don't, you're not really sure if it hit or not. You know what I mean?
Sure.
You ever...
Being in good comedy for a year, you know? Yeah, that's pretty relevant.
Yeah, I guess like that concept, but like with like life is like the dark fear, because it's like, oh man, I'm just being myself, making jokes or trying to be a good friend. Sometimes you don't know if someone's laughing because it's funny or because they're just trying to be polite. That type of that principle, but expanded into the rest of the world. That's not like a joke. I guess I'm just I don't know. That would be my humorous deepest fear.
Awesome.
Not sure. It's still pretty dark.
Hilarious.
I'm not sure if I made a good joke out of it. Yeah.
All right, Colin, your deepest, darkest fear, go.
Okay, there we go.
I don't know. A weird
He's not
feeling
afraid
on my
of anything.
fingernails. Yeah, I have no fear. I don't know. What am I
It's
scared
tough,
of?
man. It's a tough one.
Breaking my toe. There we go.
Breaking his toe.
I don't know.
Yeah.
He does have a beautiful toe.
All my teeth falling out.
Oh,
Ooh.
fuck.
That's a scary one.
That's a very scary one.
All right, John, what's your fear?
Oh gosh,
Make it funny.
I was gonna say like something like mix a spider and a snake. Put a clown face on that bad boy and
Snyder.
bing, bada bing, bada boom. You got the scariest fucking thing in the entire universe.
It's pretty freaky.
Cl Snyder.
Ugh.
Snyder.
Okay, so that's the vibe we were going for. I get it.
Yeah.
I think I missed the mark a bit.
I actually heard a good
News
bit
corner.
about him.
Nice.
Yeah. Usually Discord like cuts him off, which is really funny.
I've been trying to be a little louder in my playing so you can enjoy the music.
It's very nice.
What do we got in the music corner, Colin?
In the music corner?
I mean, news corner. Music news corner.
Let's see. I know why this is the first thing I saw. Twins sequel, Triplets. We'll see Tracy Morgan starring alongside Arnold Schwarzenegger and Danny DeVito.
What? Whoa.
I haven't heard of this film before, but that cast is like a lightning bolt. Holy shit.
Twins is about Arnold Schwarzenegger and Danny DeVito being twins, right?
Oh, that's right. I remember that.
Never
It's like an old movie. It's like an older movie.
What an incredible
Wow.
cast already. And then they've included who again? Sorry?
Tracy Morgan, who I'm
Tracy
assuming
Morgan.
is going to be the third. Is going to be the triplet because the sequel's called Triplets.
Okay. That's going to be interesting to explain.
Okay, hold on. Maybe they're not
Honestly,
actually
of
twins.
all the reboots,
Yeah, if there's one movie that deserves 10 sequels,
Okay,
it's Twins.
Are you ready? This is wilder than I thought Twins was.
Okay.
okay.
Julius and Vincent Benedict are twins. The result of a secret experiment carried out at a genetics laboratory to combine the DNA of 6 fathers to produce the perfect child.
Holy shit.
And,
Which is Tracy
and
Morgan.
the embryo split and twins were born.
Wow.
The mother
Oh my god.
was told that Julius died at birth and not told about Vincent. And I'm not sure which one's Julius and which one's Vincent.
You know, this is fascinating because based off of this synopsis, that implies that Danny DeVito is one half the best human being in the world, as opposed to just Arnold Schwarzenegger having all of the amazing genes. It's Danny DeVito is the pinnacle of humanity, or half of it.
Yeah.
I really. Oh, sorry.
No. I just I guess and then Tracy Morgan is going to be like the triplet, the embryo split 3 times.
So, like, did none of the family know about the third, or are they like impregnating someone else with those same father genes and just adding more genes?
I'm not.
The scientists didn't even know.
Yeah, I don't know.
The embryo slipped out of its cage. I don't know how they do embryos.
The genre apparently is a buddy comedy, so it's not even like. I assume the science isn't really going into it all that much.
He was raised in the lab, in the vents of the lab, and is finally re-entering civilization.
When has it come out?
I don't know. Having spent years, I don't know. Apparently, it's been in a bit of development hell for a while.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Any predictions?
Being governor will do that to you.
Yeah, that's true. Do we have any predictions for what triplets will hold?
I bet Tracy Morgan's like, "What's up?" And they're like, "What, a triplet?"
Oh, yeah. Jeepers! All right, Michael, you love film. You're taking your family out to a safe trip to the movie theater. You're buying them popcorn. You're sitting down to see triplets. What do you want to see when the cameras start rolling? I don't know. The projector starts rolling.
Oh man, I want to see definitely some old school Arnold Schwarzenegger slapstick. You know, just now that he's like 75 years old, it'd be interesting to see if he still has the same spunk that he used to. I'm not honestly like now. I'm not like Danny and Arnold. They're not as young as they once were. Is it mostly going to be verbal humor, or are other people going to be hurt around them, and they're just going to be like old men like laughing at them? I don't know. It's a different formula. I would think.
For sure. What's beautiful about this is none of them are in their prime, except for maybe Danny DeVito. Danny DeVito's real prime was when he became the I don't know what's his character's
name. Tracy
name.
Morgan's like younger than them though.
Oh, yeah, I don't know.
That's the big problem, because like it's triplets. They're born at the same time. Yeah. What's Tracy Morgan doing?
I guess he's like a genetic, like they made him later or something.
Oh, that's interesting.
Is it kind of like a Terminator T-1000 situation where Tracy Morgan has to hunt down Arnold and Danny DeVito?
Okay, this is my prediction, because you raise a good point. Tracy Morgan is probably a little bit younger.
Yeah.
So Danny DeVito is now the sexy one of the twins. Arnold Schwarzenegger is really struggling with that, and Danny DeVito has like a big head about it, and he's like, that's right, I'm the sexy one. Here comes Tracy Morgan, the really sexy one, and Danny DeVito can't handle that. So there's this huge like sexy conflict triangle between the two, trying to determine who's the sexiest brother.
Do they have like I don't know, they all become like models?
That's it.
Like they have to like you got it.
They do a walk or a runway competition to see who not only can pull off high fashion, but who's also just the sexiest. That's my prediction for triplets.
TikTok stars.
TikTok stars. They learn all the dances.
Yeah.
Well, that's incredible.
That's some good news.
That's some good news.
So that was entertainment news. That might not copyrighted entertainment news, just in a general sense.
Not copyrighted entertainment news segment.
It's entertainment news. Yeah.
Well, alrighty then.
That's entertainment tonight, I guess.
Shall we move on to guest segment, or do we want to do something a little more mysterious?
Mysterious.
Yeah, mysterious.
Just because. Okay, is it the mystery? Is that what you're? Oh, I thought it was like an actual mystery. Like,
I don't know, Colin. Is it the mystery corner? Yes, it is. It absolutely is.
Wait, I should have known. That was stupid of me for not knowing that was coming.
I'm so excited. I don't know what this is.
Welcome back to Mystery Corner, where John reads a mini mystery to you all, and the guests and the co-hosts have to determine how to solve the mystery.
Okay, I'm the only veteran of this game. We got the first one, and the second one kind of tricked us. The key is that it's actually very obvious, and it's something that, it's stupid obvious, but they'll like only say it once, so you need to make sure that you catch that.
Yep. So today's mystery is called A Fiery Vengeance by Rosemary Hayes. And let us begin. Let us begin. The car was my pride and joy. My baby, Eric Peterson moaned. I can't believe it. Whoever did knew it would hurt. They knew this would completely break my heart. Detective Tanya Tate surveyed the damage. The car, now a blackened, ruined shell, sat alongside the smoke-damaged garage. The charred mess reminded Tanya of her failed attempts to cook. Nearby, an empty gas container used by the perpetrator as an accelerant was lying on the yard. Luckily, the garage was a separate building in the backyard and not attached to the house, which remained untouched. So this was probably someone who knew you, observed Tanya. Eric's expression hardened. Likely my ex-girlfriend, Sally. She thought because I had an expensive car, I had lots of money, but came to learn that all the money I had, I put into that car. And the silly woman left you, said Tanya, straight-faced. After Tanya got Sally's address, she added, anyone else with a grudge? Yeah, a neighbor just down the road, Roger Hedstrom. Always left notes in my mailbox complaining that my car made too much noise. Seriously? It's a sports car. He was just jealous. Tanya knocked on Roger's door minutes later and flashed her ID. And we'll stop there for now. That's part one of the mystery of A Fiery Vengeance.
All right.
Any
Colin,
predictions so far?
Any observations, any comments that we need to consolidate right now?
My observation was he was like, whoever did this knew it would break my heart. That's kind of an interesting phrase.
The break my heart, there's like, it was my baby. For a second there, I thought it was like, I heard it was like, cooked it like it was like a mess in the kitchen. So I thought it was going to be like a food pun of some sort. Like it was actually like a turtle and they were making stew or something. But I don't know, that's probably way too out of the league.
We do know that Tanya's a bad chef as well.
Yeah.
Yes.
There's like 17 red herrings and like one of them's the answer.
Yeah. No, that's what it is. Yeah. It's literally just like, they go, I'm going to tell you a million things, and you better hope you connect the one thing it is to what you need to know.
Incredible.
All right, how many parts are this? Is this?
Well, there's two more parts, so let's fill some time with, say, a guest segment.
Wait, that's unfair. I'm gonna forget everything. I'm fucking screwed. Okay, so for today's guest segment, I'm calling that what's that shit? And we have to talk about a film that we hate, that is either semi-popular or popular, and the other two have to figure out what that film is based off of how you hate it. So
Okay.
I'll go first. Okay.
Cool.
This film was released in the 2010s. It was considered to be a pretty heavy Oscar grab, specifically for Best Picture. Personally, I thought it was horrifically long and so pathetically predictable. Any scene with any sort of tension was just absolutely gone out the window. The characters were non-existent. They were just people, and it was the least engaging, least captivating, most bored experience I've ever had in a theater. And it's one of the only times I've almost ever walked out of a theater.
Oh, interesting.
You said early 2010s?
Yeah.
Is this a period piece?
Yeah, technically.
Technically, but not like 1800s. It's more like recent period.
No.
Okay.
But it is a designated time that is important
Okay.
to the plot.
Does it revolve around a boy?
It revolves around someone. I don't think a boy would be an apt description.
Okay, so that narrows away boyhood. Okay.
Yes, it does.
Oh my goodness. 2010s, too long. Does this have to do with like a government conspiracy?
I would say, I mean, yeah, it would have to do. It's within that realm. It has a political aspect to it for sure. In fact, I will also say that I think people love the political aspect of it so much they failed to recognize that it was a bad film.
Does it have to do with Wall Street?
No.
Interesting.
Does it have to do with the
Okay.
president?
It has not it's not about the president. The president's definitely a character, or like, you know, is a part of it. I'll give you, this is like a pseudo hint. It's so bad that it culturally left no imprint, despite the fact that it was like the talk of the town the year it came out. It's such a bad film. No one gives a shit about it anymore because it was all hype and no substance.
Okay. Can I phone a friend in a sense and
Yes.
ask you to name one actor or actress that appears in this film?
Yes. I'm gonna look up the cast and figure out like a good one, because once again, it's so vapid. I can't fucking. Oh yeah, Chris Pratt. Chris Pratt's in it.
Chris Pratt is in it.
Pratt?
Okay.
Yeah, Chris Pratt's in it.
If this is Guardians of the Galaxy, I don't know what you're talking about.
No, it's not. I'll give you another hint. This is how bad the characters are. His name's Justin. It's Justin, played by Chris Pratt. That's 0 hints. That's how bad these characters are. Like,
I didn't even know Chris Pratt was doing movies outside of Parks and Rec at the time. Oh man.
oh man.
Does it have Jennifer Lawrence in it?
It has a. Hold on. I should keep.
It has a Jennifer
cast.
Lawrence in it.
I'm almost
Maybe
certain
not
it has
the
a Jennifer in it.
What's the new
No,
Chris Pratt movie?
no.
Future
Yes,
War?
it does have a Jennifer. It does.
It does.
Jennifer L.
Is this that one sci-fi film where Chris Pratt like kills everyone and then releases Jennifer Lawrence from her cryo chamber to like woo her?
I know what you're talking about. No, it was more. It was more popular than that, I would say.
More popular.
More popular.
It's not sci-fi. It was a hit when it came out. It was a huge hit. But once again, it's a bad
The
film and
Lego
left
movie.
0 impact.
No.
No, I like that film. I'm going to name all the actors and actresses.
Okay.
There's Jessica Chastain, Chris Pratt, Jason Clarke, Jennifer Ellie, Joel Egerton, and Kyle Chandler. Those are the 6 main actors.
Wait,
I am blanking.
no,
on all
it's
of
not.
them.
It's not SEAL Team 6, is it?
Oh my god.
The SEAL Team 6
does
movie.
love-
It's not the name of it.
Chris Pratt
It
does
is,
love
it's,
playing those military
Oh
people.
my god, it's.
You're on the right track.
Oh, what is it? What is it? Zero Dark 30.
Yep.
Zero
Ah,
Dark
yeah!
30. That's right.
Yeah. Fucking
That's
hate
right.
that film. It's like, oh my god, so fucking boring, and it's like everything that I didn't like about Arrival condensed into a worse film. Like it's just like
That's so clever. Yeah. Here I thought it was maybe Wolf of Wall Street or
I mean, no, because Wolf of Wall Street, like you can dislike it if you want, but at least has character and flair and like memorable scenes. Zero Dark 30. Here's something I figured out in the 40-minute mark. Every time there's a date on screen, someone blows up because it's referencing an actual terrorist attack. So guess like how checked out I was. Every time I was like, oh, there's a date. She's dead. Fuck it. This sucks. Like,
yeah, Zero Dark 30 and what was that Bradley Cooper movie that
American Sniper.
American Sniper. Those
yeah. God.
military
both
films
of the
are
okay,
quite
the
difficult.
yes, and the thing about these two movies is, one, there is a guy who publicly says he was part of SEAL Team 6 during that operation. Him and the actual character from I'm trying to remember his actual name, the American Sniper. They're both terrible people.
Yeah.
The American Sniper
revealed.
guy is especially a really bad person.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's true.
He lied, but he was like, at least I hope, he was like, oh, I got airdropped during Katrina so I could shoot looters on the street.
Oh my god.
Like, okay, dude, what the fuck? Like, he's like exchanging his like fantasies of shooting Katrina victims because they're breaking storefronts for supplies. He's like, I hate them. I'm gonna, the American government helicopter me to the top of the stadium so I could shoot them with a sniper rifle. Yeah,
Jesus.
he
Great.
was a
Cool,
fucked
dude.
up dude.
Really cool.
Yeah.
I mean, American Sniper, at least like it's blatantly war propaganda. Zero Dark
Yes.
30
Oh, yeah.
tries
A
to be
Clint
an
Eastwood
actual
film.
dramatic film.
Yeah.
It tries to be like an actual film and fails spectacularly.
Yeah.
Let's see. Okay, who's next?
Awesome.
Whoever's got a film in mind can go next.
Do you have something? I have something.
You go, Colin.
Okay.
Yeah.
I saw this movie. I think it came out when I was in elementary school.
Okay.
It was very hyped. Now that I'm older, I understand that it was hyped even more because it was supposed to be sort of this mystery conspiracy thing around the film. It takes place in New York City.
Oh, damn.
It mainly consists of handheld shots.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, John.
Fuck, that might have been a little too obvious, but here we
I've
go.
got two guesses.
Okay.
The most obvious one I can think of is Blair Witch Project.
Incorrect.
I've got another guess. But you go ahead, Michael.
Is it Cloverfield?
Yes, it was Cloverfield.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I hated that movie when I saw it as a kid.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
And like, they're still trying to like keep that baby alive. Like, what's going on? Every
10
so often they
Cloverfield
just
Lane
shoot
was
a little
actually pretty
juice
good.
into it, and that just makes it worse.
10 Cloverfield Lane was actually pretty solid because it was just John.
But it was good in spite of the actual Cloverfield
I was
elements.
about
Yeah.
to say it had nothing to do with Cloverfield, which is why it was a good film.
I agree.
And then there was they really slapped Cloverfield onto that. The Time Paradox movie. The Cloverfield
shit.
Paradox.
didn't
It was
watch that.
not supposed to be a Cloverfield movie.
Wow.
Don't. That one
Neither
is
of
like
those films are
just
supposed
bad
to be
all the way
Cloverfield
through.
movies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Because Cloverfield was an ARG. and they were like, "Oh,
that's interesting."
Yeah, it started out as an ARG, and then just got worse and worse and worse.
And then finally they got TJ Miller, the best comedian in the world.
The thing is, like, people liked the original Cloverfield when it came out. They're like, wow, this is going to add so much. All the other movies are going to be about this same night, and we're all going to get different perspectives about the things that happen. And then more Cloverfield stuff comes out. Or like the Cloverfield things happen in the film, and then everyone's like, what? This isn't really like the aliens thing at the end of 10 Cloverfield Lane. People were like, what are you talking about? Where's the monster? Like, where's the monster? Yeah. Where's the thing? You know?
Yeah.
Show us the thing we wanted.
And it's cool because, like, having that, like, limited perspective in multiple films around the same thing is honestly a super fucking dope premise.
That would have been cool, but it wasn't real, and it was never real, and no one was going to do it, and they gave up.
Right.
Well, I mean, and like you said earlier, it was like, Cloverfield Paradox and 10 Cloverfield Lane. It's like, that has nothing to do with the original Cloverfield. That's just like its own, it's a bunker film. Mm-hmm. And then at the very end, it's like, oh yeah, we had to, we bought out.
There's
the rights
aliens,
for the film title,
and the aliens have something to do with Cloverfield. See you in 5 years for the next installation.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that was a good one.
That was a good one.
Well done. Okay, I have a feeling this one's going to be way too obvious too, but we'll see what. We'll see if I can make it as cryptic as possible.
Okay.
Blue.
Life of Pi.
That's a good guess, but no.
No. Oh, man.
Could you imagine? Could you imagine?
That would have been fucking legendary.
Legend. Okay, so we've got Blue. Big.
Finding Nemo?
No, but I understand that track. That tracks.
Blue, big?
Blue, big.
Big.
Hair.
Monsters, Inc.?
No. You're on the right track with computer graphics. Okay. That's a good thing to think about. But not quite.
Okay.
Blue, big hair.
Blue, big, hair.
So CGI.
Something with blue CGI hair.
Sonic? The Sonic film?
Sonic.
No, Sonic was actually really fun. And I recommend everyone watch that if you are one who enjoys the marijuanas. That makes it even better. So you got blue, big, hair. Nature.
Major?
Nature.
Up?
Not up.
Blue, big, hair, nature?
That's
Rio?
right.
The Blue Sky film?
No, not quite. No. Okay.
Big blue. Is it animated? Nature? Or is it live action?
Apparently it's
computer graphics are very important and significant in this film.
Okay, so it's a blend, or at least... Oh, wait. Fucking Avatar.
You got it.
Yeah! Wait, what was big? What was that?
The Avatar creatures are like, I don't know, aren't they like 10 or 11 feet tall?
Yeah.
They're really, really big. It's a big world.
God. My favorite observation about the Avatar films.
Oh, yeah, they have like sex with their hair.
Yeah. My favorite observation about the Avatar films was how, in reference in like Zero Dark 30, how absolutely zero cultural impact that film had. Yeah. Like in spite of its like major success and all of its like appraisals, it's like, you did nothing for anyone ever. It looks great
general
at the time.
vibe. Yeah, the general vibe of the film, or at least its legacy, is like, yeah, okay, James Cameron, if you make another one, I guess we'll see it, but it's really not worth this wait, Like, make it if you want. I don't want 50 of them.
There's not going to be lines outside the theaters for Avatar 2. It'll just be like, oh, yeah, okay.
Cool.
Aren't all those actors, like, old as shit now, too? That
So
came out in, like,
old.
2008. That was 13 years ago.
Well, Zoe's been doing well with Avengers and stuff as Gamora. So but Gamora's dead now, so she's gonna be moving on to Avatar, I suppose.
Are they?
Is it? Oh, go on.
I mean, it doesn't necessarily. Do they have to go back to the planet?
I honestly have no
Pandora?
idea, and I
'Cause,
really do not care.
The title is
Yeah.
Avatar, right? And because they're avatars, the Na'vi bodies are like the avatars.
Right.
Well, I mean, they live up there now. That's where the main character
Yeah, they
is.
live up there because they won.
Yeah, that will be interesting because, like, if it's called Avatar, you do kind of assume that someone's going to be going into one of these Na'vi bodies, even though they are their own people, which is kind of weird.
Yeah.
Here's the thing about Avatar that I actually like.
Okay.
The villain is us.
Yeah, that's a good point.
The villain is very obviously Earth and humans and the people of Earth.
Well,
It's
yeah,
like-
yeah.
Like, they're literally like an Imperial army, and then you're rooting for them as like what is basically like an American soldier, like Marine. You're like, yeah, as one gets like chucked off like an aircraft carrier, like down to the feet.
yeah.
Like that's like one of the only movies where you're just like, fuck yeah, kill us, kill us.
That's interesting. Yeah, right. Because it was honestly, in 2008, anti-colonialism, like that cultural sentiment, that wasn't nearly as much of a thing as it is nowadays.
Yeah.
Well, it's often compared as like a sci-fi Pocahontas, but more hair sex.
But yeah, I mean, I've read some interesting like articles on like how like in Pocahontas they kind of like say like, oh, there's bad people on both sides. Where like, historians are like,
Historically,
well,
no.
you could have been, of all the times you could have like painted one side as a bit worse than the other. It was this.
Yeah, for sure.
Like I get what you're going for, but
Yeah.
Well, awesome. That was a good segment. Thanks, Michael.
yeah, it was fun.
Okay,
We
we're
have
gonna
to do
end
mystery.
guest segment.
Yeah.
And then we're just going to condense Mystery Corner into halves.
Okay. We're just doing the rest of it.
We're going to do the rest of
Okay.
Mystery Corner.
Because then we have to do our ending.
What is the hat? What is?
It's my mystery hat
Oh, okay.
for
Awesome.
mysteries. Do you guys remember where we left off?
That's your job.
No, I don't mean that. I know where I am. I'm just wondering,
Okay.
the recap.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so let's think. So
She went to the neighbor, and he's like,
Yeah.
"Oh, it's probably my girlfriend. It could be my neighbor because my car's loud." Girlfriend thought I was rich, but I'm not. I just have a car. Neighbor doesn't like my loud car.
That about sums it up.
His heart
Let's
is
get
broken.
back into it.
Yeah.
His heart is broken. And Tanya can't cook. Tanya knocked on Roger's door minutes later and flashed her ID. Roger led her inside. Is this about the commotion at Peterson's place? I saw the firefighters turn up a while ago. Roger's car was set on fire between 9 a.m. and 9:30 a.m. this morning. Can you tell me your whereabouts at this time?
Wait. When did he
Yes.
say? When did he say he saw the firefighters show up?
He said, I saw the firefighters turn up a while ago.
Okay. All right. I got to make sure that I'm not missing some stupid little detail. Sorry.
yeah.
He's like, oh, he was wrong about the time the firefighters showed up. It's him. That's literally what it could be. Michael, you understand
Yeah.
that's what it could be.
I love how worked up Colin is. He's
That
not
last
going to
one,
miss
that
one
last
detail.
One is so dumb. The chocolate wasn't frozen. He did it. Yeah.
Roger's car was set on fire between 9 a.m. and 9:30 a.m. this morning. Can you tell me your whereabouts at that time? Well, I was here, of course, at home watching TV. Can anyone confirm that? No. Roger squinted at her angrily. Is Eric accusing me? He has no proof. Tanya scanned the room. The television was on, but muted. On the coffee table was a mug, a half-eaten cookie, and an open TV guide. I bet he did it himself for the insurance, Roger grumbled. He's broke, you know. Way behind on his mortgage, among other things.
Jeez.
If only I could use gossip as evidence, Tanya thought, making a note to check Eric's financial situation when she got back. Next, she headed to Sally's home. She lived in a block of apartments near Eric's house. Can I help you? Asked Sally when she opened the door. Tanya was immediately struck by the woman's appearance. She had perfectly styled hair, flawless makeup, and 10 very long, perfectly manicured fingernails. Tanya looked at her own short nails and inwardly sighed. Note to self, stop chewing nails. The apartment was sparsely furnished, no TV, but there was a sound system and a pile of guitar music CDs. I'm investigating an incident at your ex-boyfriend's home this morning. Where were you between the hours of 9 a.m. and 9:30 a.m.? Why? What's happened? Is Eric okay? A look of worry crossed her face. I mean, yes, we broke up, but I still care about him, of course. He's fine, but his car isn't. Someone burned it to a crisp. Did Eric think it wasn't me. I was here, playing my guitar from 8:30 to 9:30. Sally pointed to her 6-string acoustic guitar leaning against the sofa. Alice across the hall could have heard me. She doesn't mind me practicing. She says I'm really good. Is she a friend of yours? No, just a neighbor. Tanya walked across the hall where Alice confirmed Sally's alibi. Time to find out how much his car was insured for, Tanya thought. Walk into her car. But as Tanya climbed into her car and turned the engine on, she looked at her nails again and realized something important. And somebody's alibi totally went up in smoke.
Long nails can't play the guitar?
That's interesting.
Oh, yeah. And she had a bunch of CDs, so she could have just been playing guitar. That's what I was thinking. She could have just been playing the music. So, yeah, Sally did it.
Sally did it.
Yeah. Is that your final answer, detectives?
It was a little... I feel like it was a little obvious with the nails, but if it's tricky, I'm going to be mad.
Because, like, she looked at her nails, so it obviously has to do something with the nails. The only thing the nails, like, were the guitar and
the guitar,
music.
And she has
was there
music
any detail
that she could be
about,
playing.
Yeah, was there any detail about, like, the car's actual destruction that would exonerate her or condemn her?
Well, I mean,
it burned, so you can do that with long nails.
But there was gasoline, so you could she could have done it. I think
the neighbor did have a cookie, which implies he baked a cookie.
All right, I'm going with Sally.
I'm going with Sally.
Yeah, fuck this.
Congratulations, detectives. You've solved the case. Woo! Sally did it. She couldn't have been playing the guitar because her nails are too long. Well done.
There you go. Nice.
Very good.
That's 2 for 1, 2 for 3. I mean, for Colin, and one for 1 for Michael.
That one was a little too easy.
It's
true.
I
was about to say, I was surprised. I was thank God.
Yeah, that last note about her like looking at her fingernails again was definitely a little too obvious. But
that was on the nose.
Yeah. Well, great. We have one last segment to do, and then we'll be on our way.
Okay.
Welcome everyone to Let's Make That Movie.
Let's make that movie.
Oh.
If this is your first time listening to the podcast, Let's Make This Movie is a little game we like to play. Colin, would you like to explain the rules for us?
Yeah, because he always has to prep it, because he never preps it ahead of time. That's what he's doing. So basically, each of us will come up with like an element of the movie, kind of unknown to the others, and then we talk about the movie and we come up with like the plot and the title and stuff like that. You'll see.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, I've got my answers. Colin, would you like to remove your headphones so Michael can give me his? All right, Michael. So we do this based on protagonist, antagonist, setting, genre, conflict, and theme. I've already filled out 2 of those, and now you have your choice of protagonist, setting, conflict, or theme. Pick 2 of those.
All right. Setting is 1920s New York.
Okay. Now you have
And
protagonist, conflict, or theme.
I'm going to go with the theme is be careful with what you wish for.
Ooh. Okay. Be careful of what you wish for. This is Michael beating himself up for being on the Good Comedy Podcast because it's not what he expected.
Oh, it's been wonderful.
All right, cool.
Okay, should I take off my headphones?
No,
And
no,
y'all
that's
just-
all right. We'll just wave Colin back. It doesn't matter if you've heard this bit because... all right. Colin,
Okay.
you have protagonist and conflict.
Protagonist is... A dog.
A dog. Just any old dog.
Yeah, this is a dog movie now.
And what would the
right,
conflict be?
The conflict would be estate disputes.
Estate disputes.
No, like contractual disputes. There, that's better. Contractual disputes.
Oh, okay. I heard a state, like
a state.
the state of Maryland
dispute. Oh,
disputes. Contractual dispute. Okay. Okay. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We have to create this film to make the next blockbuster film. We've got a protagonist that is a dog. The antagonist that is part clown, part snake, part spider, or a Snyder, if you will. The setting is 1920s New York. The genre is a buddy comedy. The conflict is a contractual dispute, and the theme is be careful of what you wish for.
All right.
Okay.
Let's make that movie. How do we make this movie?
Careful what you wish for. Okay, so all right. Antagonist is the Spider, right?
Snyder, yeah.
The Snyder. That's right.
The darkest, deepest demonic figure of all humanity.
The theme is be
combined.
careful what you wish for.
That's right.
Okay. And the conflict is contractual disputes. Okay.
Oh, that's interesting. Because it could be a
careful what you wish
contract
for.
with
Yeah.
the devil.
Yeah, the Snyder is this demonic figure. I'm thinking like Walt Disney, like old school animation.
Yeah,
What
absolutely.
What if the dog and the Snyder are like trying to get the contract from like they are both going for like to get the same contract to do something.
Okay.
Maybe like be a guard or something. I don't know, some sort of job they're supposed to do. They gotta get this contract.
I see what you mean. Like either the dog wants to be a guard dog, the Snyder wants to be a guard Snyder.
Yeah.
But there's only one position left.
And then you know, the careful what you wish for thing is the dog gets it, and then there's a situation that calls for a Snyder that the dog can't handle, like on the first day.
Oh. So wait, are the Snyder and the dog buddies, or does the dog?
Oh, that's right. It's a buddy comedy.
Yeah.
I guess they would have to kind of be buddies, right?
I mean, they don't have to be right away.
Rivalry.
It's a buddy comedy where one of the buddies is the antagonist and one is the protagonist.
What if the dog is just a real bad boy guard dog, takes matters into his own hands, and he gets in trouble with his guard dog boss, and he's like, "That's it. We're now assigning a partner. Cliff Snyder, come on in here."
Chief, what the fuck is this thing?
Where the fuck did you find
Snyder,
this guy?
get in here. Oh my god! No! What is that?
Chief, why? But Cliff Snyder's like a real pencil pincher. He's a
played with
real
the
pencil
laws of
pusher.
God, dog.
Yeah.
You'll never believe what we came up with. The ultimate in guard technology. I guess technically not even technology. Guard genetics.
Yeah, they've somehow like manipulated this demonic figure to like fight crime by, I don't know, maybe there's a microchip or something. I don't know.
They sign a contract with the devil to get this Cliff Snyder.
Yeah.
Doesn't that kind of imply that being a clown is in your genes?
Yeah.
It is for some people, am I right?
Well,
I like this.
It could be that just the snake spider wants to be a clown instead of a guard, but that's up to the audience to decide.
No, I like that. He's a pencil pusher, and like he's like, oh yeah, I'm doing this to pay the bills, but in reality, he really wants to just be a clown.
I'm a clown at heart.
Yeah, like the one scene, the dog like walks in, and like he still has like clown makeup from his night out. I was like, oh god, you weren't supposed to see that. He was like, it's this big reveal. I was like, no, I never wanted this. This is the only way out of hell.
We need also to remember this is in the 1920s, New York. But that can just be like based on their accents and just really, really chalk it up.
That's right.
Yeah.
1920s New York. We're going to replace you, dog. We're going to bring in the Cliff Spider. Bring the Cliff Spider in here. Jackson, get
so
that
you want to be a
Cliff
clown,
Spider in
eh?
here. You'll never be a
We're
clown.
going to make it big, kid.
You're going to be a guard.
You'll never make it.
You'll never make it in the clown business.
Suckers in
Now
the
that
town and you're
demolition
not in
has
it.
taken place.
How do we incorporate the theme, be careful of what you wish for?
Well, in the end, the Cliff Snyder becomes a clown, but he misses his dog buddy, and so
Yeah.
using both clown antics and his trust with his dog friend, he busts a legal drinking ring because it's the 1920s.
Yeah. Or it could be because the dog's the protagonist, it could be with the Cliff Spider's help. He becomes like the ultimate guard dog. But then he realizes, he's like, oh my god, I kept Cliff Spider
From following his dream.
good.
Cliff Snyder. Because they're supposed to be saying Cliff Spider. Cliff Spider.
Cliff Snyder.
That's just a clown
Yeah.
spider. The Cliff Snyder from his dreams.
Yeah, and he lets him go. Ugh.
Mm-hmm.
But they visit each other. Guard dog goes
The
to
guard
his
dog
shows
always
sometimes.
goes to the circus to see this.
Yeah. No, he's the bouncer for the circus act.
Yeah, he gets a new job. Yeah.
This is kind of a nice story, you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of like this.
What should we call it?
I have to fight every urge to put Cliff Snyder in the title.
Yeah, no, me too. I was like,
It's
I feel
literally
the
like
audience
nothing works. I have to drop Cliff Snyder from the title.
The dog days. No, that's not good.
The Growling 20s. I don't know.
The growling 20s. The barking 20s. What do snakes, spiders, clowns, and dogs all have in common?
Nothing. That's the problem.
A dog, a clown, a spider, and a snake. Let's see. They technically all have eyes.
Mm-hmm. What if it's just called a dog, a clown, a snake, a spider walk into a bar?
But three of those things are the same thing.
Yeah.
But three of those things are the same entity.
Dog Days in Manhattan.
Ooh. Demons and dogs in Manhattan.
Yeah, that's kind of
dogs and
horrifying,
demons.
but
yeah.
Dogs and demons.
Dogs and their demons.
Yeah, dogs
has a
and their
multiple
demons.
meaning. Dogs and their demons.
That's a very moody name for
kids. Yeah, uplifting 1920s buddy comedy. The Dogs and Their Demons.
Dogs and Their Demons, the sequel to No Country for Old Men.
Takes place 50 years before.
Yeah, the prequel.
Prequel to No Country for Old Men.
What's the tagline for Dogs and Their Demons?
You ain't ready. Your eyes aren't ready. Just wait till you see the Snyder.
You ain't ready.
Honestly, that if I saw that tagline, I'd be like, "What the fuck's a Snyder?"
Just wait till you see the Snyder.
Just wait.
All right, so Dogs and Their Demons tagline: "Just wait till you see the Snyder," a 1920s prequel to No Country for Old Men.
Well, I've already booked my ticket, fellas.
Yeah.
And we've made another successful blockbuster. Well done.
That's a good one.
It always feels good.
Well, thank you, everybody, again, for listening to the Good Comedy Podcast. It has been another just hooting and hollering time here. I would like to thank our special guest, Michael, for joining us today. Michael, do you have anything to plug at all? This is your time. God, that
buy your tickets now. For what the fuck was the title?
Dogs and Their Demons.
Dogs and Their Demons. And no, just please continue to watch Good Comedy. They produce really funny videos, and subscribe if you haven't already.
Wow. Aww. The guest plugged us.
Wow.
All other guests have been put to shame.
Selfish,
greedy plugging of themselves.
We should make it more contractual for our guests to just plug us. This is our time.
Whoa. What are you doing? What channel do you think you're on? I fucking messed up my focus, but it's okay. It's the end of the podcast. Well, once again, thank you. It's been another great podcast. Have a happy birthday. Have a happy birthday. Bye.